Hey, how's it going? Zach D Productions here, and I'm here with a movie review for you guys. So for this review, I'll be reviewing The Beekeeper, which is the new Jason Statham movie. I know I'm a bit late to this review. I know it's been out for a little while now, but I didn't get a chance to watch it until recently. And I was looking forward to this film, and I know that the film got really good ratings and scores and reviews and such, and after seeing the film, I can see why. I actually quite enjoyed this movie. It is a very solid movie. And I think out of Jason Statham's more recent films, I think that this is up there as one of his best. I would say it's up there as one of the best of his more recent films. It's definitely up there with like Wrath of Man and maybe another one as well. I'm not sure. But again, this is definitely one of the best of Jason Statham's recent flicks, for sure. So it's got an intriguing story. It's got a story that's, full of action, but it also has some emotion to it as well. So going into the plot, the story, and everything, there will be some spoilers. So if you're not interested in the spoilers, I would recommend clicking away right now. So basically, the story of this movie is you find out that there's this old woman that Jason Statham's character knew, and he basically was beekeeping like on her property or near her property or whatever. And you find out that there's this organization that's scamming this old woman. So she gets scammed, all her savings were gone and everything, and this was, of course, a really bad thing that happened, and she unfortunately takes her life. And the daughter of the woman happens to be like some sort of investigator, and Jason Statham's character, he takes matters into his own hands, and he goes after the people that did this. And the daughter of this woman, even though she's been tracking down Jason Statham's character, she does have bias, of course, towards the individuals that scammed her mother. So basically, Jason Statham, he does what he does best. He's always kicking butt, and basically, and it's really intriguing and it's really cool. I think the action scenes worked very well. They were well done and everything. So yeah, there were some scenes that kind of reminded me of like The Equalizer a little bit, like specifically the part where he's on the property and those bad guys come in and he takes them out and everything. Like that part in particular kind of reminded me of something you would see maybe out of The Equalizer or something from Denzel Washington, of course. But yeah, so it's got some good action, some good fight scenes and everything. I can't really complain about that. I didn't find the fights very boring. The story wasn't boring either. And the villain characters, like, you actually felt like animosity towards the bad guys in this movie. Like, you wanted the good guys to genuinely win. Now, usually that is the case when you're watching an action movie or whatever the case may be. You always want the good guys to succeed. You always want them to win. When there's corrupt individuals, you always want the genuine people, the good people, to win. This movie definitely makes you feel that, especially because like you really want these scammers to pay, basically. You want Jason Statham to teach these guys a lesson because of what they did, of course. Like, you're rooting for Jason Statham in this movie. You want him to take down this organization. You want him to succeed and everything. You want there to be closure, basically. And, basically, like, because he's the beekeeper, like, there's a lot of, like, things about, like, him working his way up to the hive and everything, and there's a lot of talks about that, So it's just, all in all, a very cool movie. This movie did not disappoint. Really did enjoy this one. Again, it has a very good story and some cool action. Basically, everything you want from a Jason Statham flick. So, all in all, really did enjoy this film. So, I'd say it's solid. it's a very solid movie. So if I were to give The Beekeeper a score, I would have to give it probably an 8.5 out of 10. So all in all, very good movie for sure. So let me know what you think of The Beekeeper with Jason Statham, Statham's latest film, of course. So on that note, thank you for watching. Have a good one.